Magnetic magic, exploring the power of magnets. Have you ever played with a magnet? They're pretty cool because they have a special power called magnetism. Magnetism is a force that pulls certain materials towards it. Magnets have two ends called poles, a north pole and a south pole. When you bring the north pole of one magnet close to the south pole of another magnet, they attract each other. But if you try to bring two north poles or two south poles together, they push away. This is called repulsion. Magnets can attract certain metals like iron, nickel, and cobalt. That's why they stick to things like fridge doors and metal toys. But magnets aren't just for sticking things together. They also have other cool powers. For example, magnets can make compasses point north. That's because the needle inside a compass is magnetized and aligns itself with Earth's magnetic field. Magnets are used in lots of things we use every day, like electric motors, speakers, and even credit cards. They help make our technology work. Scientists are always learning more about magnets and how they work. They even study things called magnetic fields, which are invisible areas around magnets where their power is strongest. So, the next time you play with a magnet, remember that you're exploring the magical world of magnetism. A force that's full of surprises and powers.
Earthquakes, exploring the shaky world beneath our feet. Have you ever felt the ground shake beneath your feet? That's called an earthquake. Earthquakes are like giant rumbles that happen deep underground. But why do earthquakes happen? Well, deep beneath the Earth's surface, there are big pieces of rock called tectonic plates. These plates are always moving, but sometimes they get stuck. When the plates suddenly break free, it causes a lot of energy to be released. This energy travels through the Earth and makes the ground shake, causing an earthquake. Earthquakes can happen anywhere in the world, but they're most common along the edges of tectonic plates. This is where the plates meet and sometimes collide or slide past each other. During an earthquake, buildings can shake and things might fall over. It can be scary, but there are ways to stay safe, like ducking under a sturdy table or staying away from windows. Animals can sometimes sense earthquakes before they happen. They might act strangely or try to find a safe place to hide. Scientists study these animal behaviors to learn more about earthquakes and how to predict them. Understanding earthquakes is important for keeping people and buildings safe. Scientists use special tools to measure earthquakes and warn people when they might happen. So, the next time you feel the ground shake, remember that you're experiencing the powerful forces of nature deep beneath our feet. It's the shaky world of earthquakes.
Exploring volcanoes, a fiery adventure. Do you know what a volcano is? Volcanoes are like big mountains that can sometimes explode. They are special mountains because they can shoot out hot stuff like lava and ash. Inside a volcano, there is something called magma. Magma is super hot rock that is like a liquid. When a volcano erupts, the magma comes out and flows down the sides like a river of fire. Volcanoes can be found all around the world. Some are big, some are small, some are even under the sea. When they erupt, they can make loud noises and send ash and rocks high into the sky. But volcanoes aren't just about explosions. They also create new land. When lava cools down, it turns into rock. Over time, this rock builds up and makes new land. Scientists study volcanoes to learn more about them and to keep people safe. They use special tools to measure how active a volcano is and to predict when it might erupt. So, the next time you see a volcano on TV or in a book, remember that it's not just a mountain. It's a fiery adventure waiting to happen.
Incredible inventors and their amazing creations. Let's take a journey through time to learn about some incredible inventors and their awesome creations. First up is Ibn al-Haytham. He was a clever scientist from long ago who discovered many things about light and how it travels. One of his greatest inventions was the camera obscura, which helped people understand how light works. Thanks to him, we have cameras today. Next, let's talk about Abbas ibn Firnas. He was a daring inventor who lived over 1,000 years ago. Abbas ibn Firnas built himself wings and tried to fly like a bird. Although he didn't fly very far, he inspired others to dream big and explore new ideas. Now, let's fast forward to more recent times. Have you ever heard of the light bulb? It was invented by Thomas Edison, and it changed the way we live. Before light bulbs, people had to use candles or gas lamps to light their homes. But thanks to Edison's invention, we can have light with just the flick of a switch. And who can forget about the telephone? Alexander Graham Bell invented it over 100 years ago. With the telephone, people could talk to each other from far away, even if they were miles apart. It revolutionized communication and connected people in ways they never imagined. These inventors and their creations have made our world a brighter, more connected place. They remind us that with imagination and perseverance, anything is possible. So, next time you turn on a light or talk on the phone, remember the amazing inventors who made it all possible.